Don't knock it until you try it. Don't pulse it until you fire it. Last video, I talked about Pulse Fire in great depth, and I talked about his YouTube career, I talked about what I think of him, and I talked about his new style of content where he places himself on the side of the screen, as you see me now, and he plays the gameplay separately and he talks separately. Now, I've done two things since then. One, I've actually gone and watched his videos, so I gave opinions like, I don't know if I'm that keen on it, things like that. Great start, great goal. And the other thing I've done, if you haven't noticed yet, is I'm going to try a style of content. I'm not going to steal it. This is not stealing it. I just think, yeah, don't knock it until you try it, you know? If I'm going to give a true opinion on a style of content, not only can I go and watch his videos, I may as well try it. So here we are. And, you know, my Rocket League gameplay recently has been a bit here and there, you know, a bit rubbish. So this supposedly gives me a chance to lock in and play some great gameplay. But yeah, I watched Fire or Foyer's videos, and I would really recommend going and watching one of them in particular. It's titled Slop, or at least I think it's titled Slop. I'll have to double check that, but I will absolutely put it in the description of this video. And basically he talks about this new style of content, and he talks about some comments he's received about it. And he's talked about his concerns and the things he likes, the things he doesn't like about it. And one of those was when he did the daily uploads, which he was doing before, and he would talk and game at the same time. Not a good goal to concede, by the way. But he couldn't talk properly. If he was talking about an interesting topic of conversation, it would consistently be interrupted by the gameplay, or it doesn't allow you to focus on one thing only. If you're focusing entirely on talking, then it's going to be pretty good. I mean, do you ever see a podcast where they're gaming at the same time? That doesn't exist. So obviously, if you want one of your main things to be like the storytelling aspect, the discussion, then it absolutely makes sense to do the style of content that he's thought of. I've never watched anyone doing it like this before, so it's certainly interesting, and it feels quite new, you know. But yeah, I get where he's coming from. But personally, I still think I prefer gaming and talking at the same time. But yeah, don't knock it until you try it, and there's much more I want to say on it. He also said that he wants to bring quality, not quantity. So with daily uploads, you bring quantity. Obviously, you know, there might be some quality, but there's probably going to be the odd daily upload that's not brilliant. And as someone who is also, you know, daily uploading, I can see that, you know. I'm not saying I've uploaded any videos that I think are terrible, but I see where he's coming from. You know, obviously, if you take the time to make less videos, open goal miss, by the way. If you take the time to make less videos and pour more time into those videos, then they're naturally going to be better, naturally. So I get that. It's like his Pulse Fire channel, you know. He was never, not from when I was watching anyway. He was never daily on his Pulse Fire channel, but bringing that quality over time is what got him his millions of subscribers. It's got to be millions, right? I'm 99% sure it's millions. And there's an audience for everything as well. Like, if people are going to be critical about the new style of content, then so be it. They don't have to watch. No one's making them watch. I mean, it may be sad for them if you like Pulse Fire but you don't like this new style of content, then that's quite a shame. But there is absolutely an audience for everything. That's certainly something in my mind when I make my videos. You know, there's absolutely an audience for everyone, an audience for every style of content. And then one of the main things in his video, he also addressed a comment he got, a particular comment, a specific comment, that said they felt like having the video be in this style was like an insult to their attention span. They referred to it as like dangling keys. So they think that Pulse Fire or Foyer won't, you know, he thinks, the commenter thinks, the Pulse Fire thinks, the viewers won't watch the video if the gameplay isn't there. So if it was just Pulse Fire talking, then no one's going to watch. So it's like, whoa, don't leave. Dangling the keys. Here's some Rocket League gameplay. No, please stay. That's what someone had the opinion of it. They found it quite insulting, apparently. Done a really bad job of explaining that, but I mean, the phrase speaks for itself. Dangling the keys. So putting the gameplay there to keep you entertained. And I think there is an element of that. Now I've actually watched his videos, I can give my own critical opinion of it, if I so choose to, which I do. And it doesn't feel like that exactly. but it's not what I tune in for. I've never, I guess it's new, right? It's just new. I've never wanted to watch someone not game at the same time as talking. I love gameplay. Everyone that watches people like Pulsefire, people like myself, perhaps, you know, you love games, right? And you also love the conversational element, so you want that combination, and having the gameplay be separate, although you've got it, it's the synergy, it's the simultaneous, is that how you say that word? My brain's going crazy, but yeah, it's that element that people love, so it will be something to adjust to. But equally, his comments were flooded with, I love this new style of content, it's fresh, it's new, and I think any fan of Pulsefire, again, /Foya, I need to just call him Pulsefire and stop saying ///, but any fan of him is happier if he's uploading full stop. Great scoreline in this game, by the way. Will I win it? Who knows? But as long as he's uploading, then we're happy, right? I mean, that's the main thing the Pulsefire fans want. We just want him to be uploading and bringing us content. I mean, the daily uploads were great, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of others would agree, but he also addressed the fact that he'd got some comments being like, whoa, slow down. You know, the people wanted the quality over the quantity, so now he can do his best to deliver that. But that being said, he now hasn't uploaded in 2 weeks, so this was a bad bit of Rocket League. I thought that was going over the crossbar, and it just wasn't. This guy's camera angle, by the way, so zoomed out. But yeah, I think gaming and talking at the same time, like, it adds a level of comedy as well. It's like you're telling this story or this discussion, and then, you know, you whiff or you score something great, and all of a sudden you're exploding into life, or you're raging, or you're, I don't know, throwing your controller off the wall, breaking your screen, you know, breaking your camera. That's the element that a lot of fans, like, worldwide, for all kinds of gamers and content creators, that's what they love. So I'd be interested to see how this new style of content goes. Also, I think I was okay with conceding this goal. I'm pretty confident that I can see out a 4-3 win with 1 second left. Right. But yeah, it's an interesting style of content, and I thought I'd give it a go. It's been nice. I've been able to articulate a proper conversation. GG, that's a healthy thing to say. And I've been able to still provide you with gameplay. So I think I see the merit in it. I do. Let's show my rank, because I accidentally backed out the free play there. I do see the merit in it, but I personally don't think I'll make any videos in this style. I just think it's a nice way to reflect on Pulsefire's new style of content. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know any thoughts you guys have, and I'll see you in the next one.